So we're out here on my back porch. Thought I'd do another video. This is my one of my primary rifles that I would use in a situation where I need to defend my home or something like that. This is the rifle that I would use in an urban environment. It does not have much range, but it has tons and tons of power, and it's very maneuverable. It is an Interarms AK-47 variant rifle, but obviously it is highly modified. We'll start at the top and work our way back. The barrel has been cut down to 14 inches, and this muzzle brake has been permanently attached. So it does meet the full 16-inch guideline, but the rifling part of the barrel is actually only 14 inches. The muzzle brake is an Aries Armor tunable muzzle brake. These little ports have little screws that can be screwed in to seal them off, and you can tune it to where you want it. Moving back, this gas sight block combo is a Venom Tactical Bolton gas block, and it is secured by 2 screws right here. Some people say that those come off, but I have never had a problem with this one, and it's probably got a couple thousand rounds through it. Some of that rapid fire and things like that. The front handguard is the Midwest Industries SS long rail. Obviously it goes all the way to the end instead of like your typical AK front handguard, which would stop right there. And as you can see, the gas tube is a little wonky there. That's because that is a gas tube from a Yugoslavian M70. When I put the bolt-on brake, or the bolt-on whatever, when I put the Venom Tactical gas block on there to get the hole lined up with the gas hole lined up with the gas hole on the barrel, it ended up, the original gas tube was about that much too short. And while it would actually function like that, because the piston actually went all the way into the gas block, it just didn't look right. So I got this. I ordered a M70 Yugoslavian gas tube, and then cut just a hair off because it was actually too long. So I cut just maybe a 1/4 inch off of the end of the gas tube, and it fits perfect now. It doesn't have any vent holes. I need to, on a lot of AK gas blocks, they'll have vent holes right up in there on the gas block, or they'll actually have holes drilled into the gas tube. This has neither, so I'm gonna. The gas tube gets very hot, and it does blow a lot of crud back into the guts of the rifle. But then again, it's an AK, so it's not gonna hurt it too much. I use a Magpul AFG in the front. I happen to think those are the most comfortable. I can't think today. The magazine is this one here is a Tapco. It is empty, and the chamber is empty. It's been safety checked prior to this video. I like polymer mags. US Palm makes great stuff. I got some of those. That's a Tapco. It works fine. I have yet to put a magazine in this rifle that didn't function properly. The trigger that's in it is a Tapco G2 single hook trigger to make it US compliant. This is kind of cool. You don't see a lot of stuff, but this is it's a UTG Pro quick detach rail mount. That button you can push in the back, and this will hinge up. It replaces the front sight. It has a little sight built on it into it right there, so it actually extends your sight radius out quite a bit, which is pretty dang cool. I want to replace the safety with a Krebs custom enhanced safety, and I'd love to put a left side charging handle on this, but those are down the road. I figured I'd show it off in its current condition. Maybe show those later. The grip I've replaced with a Mission First Tactical Engage pistol grip. This grip's cool because you can change the front strap. I like the one with the single little hump right there, and you can change the back strap. So it can really, you can customize it to the size of your hand. Boy, the mosquitoes are really bad out here today. The stock has been replaced. This is a Voltor stock adapter. It's got a QD mount on either side, but it makes it so you can put any AR stock, and I have a Magpul CTR on there right now. Of course, you can put, you know, virtually anything that'll fit on a standard AR buffer tube will also fit on that. So basically, this is, I made it because I wanted something with the power of an AK, something that'll chew through brick if I needed it to or whatever. But with the ergonomics of an AR, it's very ergonomic. It's fairly short due to the modifications up there at the front, and it's very handy. It's heavy. She's a heavy pig, but she's nimble for her weight, and very very maneuverable. I do want to get it painted. I want to get the different parts of it Cerakoted. I'd like to get it Cerakoted in like a flat dark earth or something. You know, maybe mix and match a few things here and there to change it up. But it's this is my primary urban truck gun. This, if it all went down, if the zombies came or whatever, this is what's going in the truck with me, because I know it's going to work every time. I've probably put 5,000 or 6,000 rounds through it, so I know that it's definitely going to function the way it's probably had. At least 2,000 rounds put it in this configuration as you see it right here, so I know it works. And yeah, it's a good rifle. It's my AK. There's millions of them in the world, but this one is mine, and I've made it to where that it is definitely mine. It does need an optic. I want to put a red dot, a good quality red dot over here so I can get it closer to my eye. Some people put it here, but this gas tube and all this here gets hot. So I want to put a red dot right there. Kind of leaning towards an EOTech, but an Aimpoint Micro would be cool too. So you know, if you got any suggestions, I like the Bushnell is it TR25 or TL25 or something for the cheap route. But I'm probably going to put something a little more high dollar on this one. Something I know is you know, mil spec, so it'll probably end up being. I really think I'm going to go with the EOTech. But yeah, no magnified optic on this one. That's not the purpose behind it. But it's freaking Andy left his shorts out there. That's disgusting. But anyway, that's my AK, and it's mine. There's millions of them in the world, but this one is mine. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. And catch you next time.